Un fuerte aplauso para el localazo, Brian Pérez. We can't wait to see you, my friend. Hopefully you put on a show for us. Ahora, Morena Valdez, the Minister of Tourism. Usted comparte todas las maravillas del Salvador con el mundo, brinda oportunidades, you grant
A lot of opportunities, you share all the wisdom and beauties of El Salvador. When you see a talent that's promising,
cuando ve usted un talento tan prometedor como Brian Pérez, competing at the highest level of surfing overall, con el escenario más grande del surf en todo el mundo, ¿cómo se siente para usted y para la gente local animarlos? What does it feel for all the local people and yourself to kind of push him towards his best potential?
Primero felicitar a Brian porque ha llegado hasta aquí por su perseverancia, aparte del talento, pero uno tiene que ser perseverante y persistente, constante y disciplinado. Y ahora que el surf es olímpico todavía más. Y obviamente quisiéramos mucho Brian Pérez aquí en El Salvador. Y este es el ejemplo de que sí se puede. Bueno, yo conocí a Brian desde hace varios años y Brian es de verdad ese modelo de talento que tiene El Salvador, de que sí podemos brillar. Conozco desde hace también tiempos a Leilani, la verdad que muy contenta de que sean 2 centroamericanos los que tienen oportunidad con una wildcard aquí en este CT y obviamente que puedan estar compitiendo con grandes como Carissa, como decía Brian, con John Florence, con Jordi Smith y otras estrellas que trae la WSL. Y esto de verdad es un orgullo, y un orgullo que también compartimos todos los salvadoreños, obviamente, y un agradecimiento total al presidente Nayib Bukele y a todo el equipo del gabinete, porque gracias a ellos, gracias a la visión de él, podemos estar aquí.
Well, first of all, she really wants to thank Brian Perez for what he's done so far in his career. His perseverance and his persistence has really led to this point, and seeing Leilani as well grow up through the events here that we've had in El Salvador the last few years has obviously actually pushed women's surfing here in Central America as well. And she's very happy to see 2 Central Americans competing as the wildcard surfers in this event here. Obviously wants to thank the President Nayib Bukele as well for his support, because without him, none of this would be happening. Otra pregunta para usted, Morena. Another question for yourself. Los surfistas de nivel mundial son atraídos a estas olas del Salvador. Surfers from all over the world are attracted to the world-class waves here in El Salvador. ¿Ha notado usted un incremento en el nivel turístico desde que eso sucedió? Have you noticed an increase in a lot of tourism since that started to happen?
Sí, de hecho somos el país de Centroamérica que superó la pandemia y ha crecido más. Hemos crecido un 20%. Nuestra proyección son 2.9 millones de visitantes, equivalente a más de 2.900 millones de dólares en ingresos de divisas este año. Gracias a estos torneos de surf nos hemos posicionado. Muchas de las delegaciones y de los atletas que vienen vuelven a entrenar la ola porque son perfectas, porque son constantes, porque tenemos beach break, point break, fondo de arena, fondo de roca, es decir, tenemos para todos los gustos y obviamente antes no se conocían las olas del Salvador como ahora. Como dicen todos los locales, las olas siempre estuvieron ahí, pero nunca se habían podido posicionar si no hubiésemos hecho todos estos torneos internacionales y obviamente también atender a todos estos atletas que vienen como se debe, es parte de la misión que tenemos todos los salvadoreños. Así que sí, hemos visto el incremento, así que estamos liderando la región por eso en cuanto a turismo y la meta es que ese turismo sea sostenible con el medio ambiente, porque de nada nos va a servir si atraemos turistas y no cuidamos nuestros océanos, nuestra naturaleza, nuestra fauna.
Well, there's been a huge increase, 20% increase in tourism since, in 2019 all of these events started to happen, and especially they were the country that actually thrived the most after the pandemic.
So big congratulations to El Salvador. But you did mention one thing, if they're not conserving this place the way it should be conserved,
there's no point in having all these tourists come to this beautiful country. Así que muchas felicidades, Morena, y muchas gracias por recibirnos de nuevo. Now let's go over to Mr. Graham Stapleberg. G, you got a microphone over there, my friend?
Got it, thank you.
Okay, cool. Una pregunta en inglés para el sudafricano Graham Stapleberg, que ha hecho unas maravillas para el surfing. You've done some wonders over the years for the sport of surfing, G. But overall, the championship tour travels to a lot of special places around the world.
Now we're here in El Salvador. Ahora estamos aquí en El Salvador después de muchos eventos a través del mundo. What makes this location so special? ¿Qué hace esta ubicación tan especial para ti?
Well, first and foremost, I just want to say buenos dias and thank you everyone for coming here on behalf of WSL. It's an absolute pleasure and for you to accept us in this incredible place. I think that it speaks for itself in the short time that the government has invested in surfing, not just the WSL, but surfing in general. There's been an incredible focus around this unique place. And getting back to what you're saying, Mitch, what's unique about this area, the coastline actually goes from west to east, and it directly faces south. So you get the benefit of some of these most amazing south swells that come all the way down from Chile, all the way up the Pacific. And they are blessed with waves all year round. They've got amazing weather. And it's a unique resource that they have. And credit to President Bukele and Minister Valdez for their commitment and investment in surfing. They've kind of using surfing as a platform to attract tourism, and there's no doubt that it's working. And I think the other important thing to support and to back up that is the fact that they've also investing in the environment. Some of the initiatives that they've embarked upon in conjunction with some of the local NGOs to ensure that they are mindful of what's going out into the ocean is of paramount importance for the sustainability of this country. So I think all accounts and credit goes back to the government of what they're doing in support not only of the local people, the community and the environment, but surfing in general. So hats off to them.
Pues para resumir lo que dijo Graham Stapleberg, en realidad fue el gobierno lo que ha traído esto, la ministra, el presidente Bukele, sin el apoyo y sin el apoyo a la gente local, no hubiera propósito para todos esos eventos ni el incremento de turismo. Así que muchas gracias. Thank you very much, G. Great answer. Vamos a abrir un poco una pregunta para la gente de la prensa. We're going to open up a little bit for the press. If you have a question, we will have some opportunity for a one-on-one after this press conference finishes. But is there anybody in there that would actually like to ask a question? ¿Alguien que quiera hacer una pregunta? Pablo?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. This is Pablo from Duke Surf. There were a lot of talking, we all know, about what happened with the Brazilians after the event in the surf ranch. Were they penalized? Was there a sanction or a fine? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that, is internal, but nothing has been done at this point. I mean, there's always going to be, differences of opinion in judging. It's not a perfect science, and everyone has different inputs on it. So at this point, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
So if there's a fine, you're going to make it public, or it's going to be totally internal?
Yeah, it'll be internal.
All right. Thank you.
¿Alguien más que tenga una pregunta? Anybody else that has a question? Zero? Okay. How about we get an opportunity for some photos? Unas fotografías? Some photos?